Hey everyone, welcome to another FM synthesis tutorial. In this video I'll be showing you how to program the patch you just heard, which is called INNACOSMOS. So this patch is quite brassy in some respects and very soft and ethereal in other respects. So I'm using the modulation wheel to control the brightness of the sound. So in its lowest position we have soft tones like this. Kind of ghostly, really soft and dreamy, and then when we push the modulation wheel in its highest position, the sound becomes quite brassy. So it's really dynamic, has a lot of character, and is actually quite easy to program. So let me show you how it's done. Okay, so the first thing we do as always is we initialize a patch. For this patch we use algorithm 22 and go to our output levels. Operator 1 is at 99 by default. We drop that down to 0 and we can switch off operators 1 and 2 since they're not used for this patch. Operator 3's output level is 85, operator 4 is 99 and operator 5 is 99. Operator 6 is 75 and operator 6 being a modulator which also has the feedback loop, we push the feedback value to 7. So going to our frequencies and starting with operator 3, we change operator 3's frequency to 1.01 and straight away we can see that there's a bit of movement in this waveform now. Going to operator 4, we drop that down to 0.50 and we go to find frequency and press +1. So even though it doesn't show us that there's a change in value, it has changed. You can hear that it's changed, but if you go to coarse frequency and press +1 again, you can see that what should say 1.00 is actually saying 1.01, and that value is actually present here even though it doesn't say. Operator 5's frequency is 1, operator 6's frequency is also 1. Going back to operator 5, we do change its detune value to -7. Moving on to the envelope settings, all of the level values for each of the operators will stay at their default settings, and for the rates 2 and 3 will be staying at their default settings for each of the operators as well. So we're only changing rates 1 and rates 4 for each of the operators. So starting with operator 3, rate 1 is 60 and rate 4 is 30. Operator 4, rate 1 is 25 and rate 4 is 30. Operator 5, rate 1 is 40 and rate 4 is 30. And operator 6, rate 1 stays at 99, rate 4 drops down to 0. Moving on to the LFO section, we're using the triangle wave. The speed is 3. We're not using the LFO delay. Pitch modulation depth is 7. Amplitude modulation depth is 99, and we turn the sync off. And because we're using the modulation wheel control, we go to mod wheel, make sure that the wheel range is 99, make sure EG bias is on, and then we can go to mod sensitivity, go to amplitude mod sensitivity, and for this one we're only changing operator 6's values, so we're going to push that all the way 3, and so when the modulation wheel is in its lowest position we have the soft tones, and when we push it all the way up we have the brassy tones, and that there is INNACOSMOS.